Democrats. Today is Wednesday, January 27th, and it's time for my daily live. Hope you guys are having a great week. I kind of am. I want everybody to be having a good week like I am. It's Wednesday, and as far as I know, nothing crazy has happened. We've had a weird year of Wednesdays. We had the insurrection, impeachment, and inauguration on the last 3 Wednesdays. This Wednesday seems to be uneventful. Yay and hurrah. Hey, Wayne. So time for my name 'em and shame 'em. I know you guys are going to get sick of this, but I am too. And the only way that we can stop is if he gets better. So today's name 'em and shame 'em is Governor Stitt. I know I keep talking about him, but he keeps doing things. So if you haven't heard, the latest thing that he's doing is he's trying to figure out a way to offload the $2 million of hydrochloroquine that he bought on a deal because President Trump said that hydrochloroquine was the answer. So he bought $2 million of hydrochloroquine, put it in a storage room a year ago, and it's just been there. And I remember at the time having friends who were immunocompromised or had health conditions where hydrochloroquine would have been useful for them, and it was scarce at the time. So now we have it, and he's trying to figure out what to do with it after it's aged. I'm just going to leave it at that. So I'm going to move on to another thing that I think, good gracious, COVID has been mishandled in Oklahoma, full stop. Now, that does not discount the fact that I think we're number 6 in getting vaccines and arms. I think that's great. The process is a little confusing, a little frustrating, but I'm grateful that so many people have been able to get their vaccine. I want to say positives when I can. However, we did pay somebody $2.25 million for 10,000 masks. Do better. Do better. Yeah, I'll just leave it at that. I know they're doing some investigating, trying to figure that out, but it looks like $1.8 million of that we're not going to get. I tell you. But GSOP, $2.25 million on masks, and we got 10,000. That doesn't sound like a deal to me. So I want to remind everybody that we are less than 2 weeks from the election on February 9th. And so if you haven't registered to vote, or you know someone who hasn't registered to vote who lives in those districts, it's too late to register, but you can still request your absentee ballot. It's not too late to register for the next elections. There are, in different places throughout the state, there's a filing period that's open Monday the 1st, Tuesday the 2nd, and Wednesday the 3rd. So there's a filing period literally less than a week from now. And so there's another election coming up. So continue to register folks to vote, continue to stay engaged with them. And if you haven't requested your absentee ballot for the rest of the year, it's not too late. Go out to the Oklahoma State Election Board voter portal and register for your absentee ballots for the rest of the year. If you plan to vote absentee for the February 9th election, you have until Tuesday to request your absentee ballot. So you can request your absentee ballot up until Tuesday, February 2nd. If you haven't requested your absentee ballot for the February 9th election period, I encourage you, once you get it, to go drop it off so that you don't have to worry about it not making it for the bank. And if you are voting by absentee ballot in the February 9th election, please remember that you must have your ballot notarized. You can't use the copy of the ID this time. Your ballot must be notarized. You can go to your bank, go to your tag agency. If you know a title company, if you recently bought a house, they do notaries. Find a notary, go to your county Democratic office. They know people. Find a notary. Your ballot must be notarized. And if you're thinking about running for school board or municipal, like in Broken Arrow, there's a school board race, and there are all over the state. That filing is February 1st through 3rd. So please Don't forget to file. Reach out to people who you think should file. And if you're not sure if you're ready and you don't know what it takes, please give us a call at the office. Go out to our website, fill out the I want to run icon, and someone from the Democratic Party will give you a shout. So I'm going to try to give updates on local politics and national politics as I go on. So locally, Nathan Dom, I guess that's going to be another name that you guys hear from me a lot, has put forth a bill for consideration to make sure that there are no sanctuary cities in Oklahoma. And if a city is declared as a sanctuary city, that they get no funding. I'm not going to go into the merits of whether or not I believe in sanctuary cities. I'm not even going to go into that. I'm going to go into, I'm sick of him and these scare tactic bills. That's all it is. It's scary, the boogeyman bills that we really need to stop. He's not putting forth any legislation that actually is meant to help Oklahomans. And we need to hold him accountable for that. He lives in South Broken Arrow. If you know someone who lives in far South Broken Arrow that you think would be a good candidate, please let me know. We need to put somebody up to challenge this man. He has to go. He's not putting forth legislation that helps Oklahoma. 109 abortion bills, the sanctuary city bill. Let's name some highway after Donald Trump. Cut it out. Nationally, with a local flair on it, I am sure that you guys are aware that our senators, both of them, Langford and Inhofe, are on record as saying that they believe the impeachment is not constitutional. Now, they're not citing any precedents. They're not going into why. They're just saying, I don't think it, because that's the party line. An insurrection that if we allow them to get away with this coup attempt without any accountability, without any consequences, they will just take a break and figure out a better way to do it and try again. We need to make sure that everyone understands that a coup attempt is a crime that is punishable. I don't agree with our senators on this either, because you guys know there's a whole bunch of stuff I do not agree with them on, like why is Langford still on the commission? He has no business being on that commission. And I'm disappointed that he's still on the commission, but I wasn't planning on talking about that today. It just slipped out because he makes me so angry. You guys have a great day. Go out and find a candidate to help. If you're not comfortable leaving your house, and as you guys can see, I'm always at the house, so I get it. You're not comfortable leaving your house to help drop lit, put out signs, write postcards. Please donate money. Find a candidate to help. Donate money. Make phone calls. Send texts. Do what you can. Make sure that everybody you talk to, hey, how you doing? Are you registered to vote? Make sure everybody you know has their voters registration up to date. Y'all have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow at 4:15.